I think the best way to do this is let's do the denominator and the numerator separately. We'll start off with the numerator over here on the left, and I'll rewrite it for us. So it's x to the power of 4 multiplied by x to the power of a half multiplied by x cubed multiplied by the square root of x all to the power of 3/4. I should extend that square root sign. There we are. And if we're following order of operations, we should do what's in that bracket first, shouldn't we? So if we start off with x to the power of 4 multiplied by x to the power of half multiplied by x cubed, and the root x, that can be rewritten, can't it, as x to the power of a half. And that allows us to use the first rule, the product rule, where a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n, and we just add the powers. And so if we add these powers, we have 4 plus a half plus 3 plus another half. That gives us 8. So we can rewrite this as the square root of x to the power of 8, still to the power of 3/4. And now let's eliminate the square root sign. So we have our x to the power of 8 to the power of 3/4. Now they're all to the power of a half. Let's sort that first bracket out. That's better, isn't it? And our next power rule we can use is the power of a power rule, which is this one here, where a to the power of m all to the power of n means we multiply the powers. So we work from the top one down. We start off with the half multiplied by the 3/4. That gives us 3/8. So we have x to the power of 8 to the power of 3/8. And now we can go ahead and multiply those powers. And that's 3/8 multiplied by 8. Which will give us 24/8, and that will equal 3. So we have x cubed. And there's our numerator. Now let's work on our denominator. We do this over on the right. What do we have? We have x squared multiplied by the square root of x multiplied by the square root of x cubed multiplied by 1/x squared. So let's deal with everything under this last square root sign first. And we have x cubed multiplied by 1/x squared. So 1/x squared, that is just x to the power of -2. So we have here x cubed multiplied by x to the power of -2. We use the product rule again. So we have x to the power of 3 plus that -2. That will give us x to the power of 1. And we see that's this power rule. A to the power of 1 is just a. So as we have x to the power of 1, that would just equal x. So our denominator now becomes x squared multiplied by root x multiplied by another root x. And we can rewrite without those square root signs. And we have x squared multiplied by x to the power of a half. And another x to the power of a half. And we use the product rule again. We end up with x to the power of 2 plus a half plus another half. That gives us another x cubed. So there's our denominator. And now let's clean all this up. We've just got our answers. And finally, we go into divide those powers. That's this rule here. A to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. That gives us a to the power of m minus n. So we have x to the power of 3 minus 3, which is going to give us x to the power of 0. That's our last power rule. That's a to the power of 0 equals 1. And that's our final answer. I hope that helped. If it did, go ahead and hit subscribe. I've got loads more videos like this coming up. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.